You might notice even before you notice that something interesting begins to happen. When you start imagining what it would feel like to already be the version of you who effortlessly combines all these ideas, beliefs and truths. Because somewhere in your mind, perhaps just behind the surface, there already exists a part of you who knows exactly what it means to live in full ownership of your desire, your energy, your magnetism. And maybe it becomes easier when you recall how a child learns to walk. They don't sit there overthinking how. They stumble, they fall, they laugh. Yet each step becomes smoother, more natural. They practice identity, not performance. So what if you weren't learning to become sexually expressive, but remembering you already are? Like someone who realizes that confidence is not something you wait for, it's something you wear. Try it on, feel the shift. Even if you don't know exactly how it works, you don't need to. Your unconscious does. And the most fascinating thing is, people who exude this electric comfort in their sexuality, they all have one thing in common. They decided to become the signal, not chase the reaction. They didn't wait for approval. They didn't need permission. They simply embodied beliefs like, I'm allowed to want what I want. Flirting is fun, safe and freeing. Pleasure is a path to power. Expression is connection. Horniness is holy. Now think of someone you know or imagine who walks into a room and radiates. They don't say they're confident, they are. They don't explain their sexuality, they embody it. How? Because deep inside, a belief whispers, I'm enough, my presence is a gift, my sexuality is sacred. And you might wonder if your unconscious mind is already beginning to build those beliefs in a way that will feel natural, inevitable, even exciting. Because here's the secret. You don't become sexually confident. You uncover what's been buried under layers of shame, fear, conditioning. Like clearing fog from a mirror. You don't build your reflection. You just reveal it. And when you reveal it, people respond differently. They mirror the energy. Because people don't respond to reality. They respond to the frame you hold. So hold it like this. I'm the kind of person who enjoys expressing desires playfully, respectfully and boldly. I value consent, but I also value curiosity. I treat my body like a masterpiece, and my sexuality like art. And maybe you're beginning to notice just how different it feels to see sexuality as something beautiful. Not dirty, not dangerous, but delicious, divine. Because what if horniness was just aliveness looking for expression? And what if your confidence was just your truth spoken with breath and hips? Let's loop it deeper. Imagine this. You're walking into a space. You already know people feel drawn to you, not because you're trying, but because you're not. That's non-neediness. That playful, flirty magnetism, it comes from one belief. I approve of myself. Others are just catching up. And the more you live it, the more true it becomes. Because energy is magnetic, and behaviour, it always follows belief. Let me give you another example. Picture someone hesitant to express their desires. They hold back. Why? Because they fear judgment. Then one day they decide, instead of fearing judgment, I'll create attraction. Instead of avoiding rejection, I'll become irresistible. And so they speak, they touch, they flirt, like someone who knows that sexuality is not a transaction, it's a transmission. As they practice, their unconscious rewires, old beliefs obsolete, new beliefs integrated. Just like when a snake sheds its skin. You don't fight the old identity, you simply grow out of it. Let that happen now, in your own way, in your own rhythm. Because no one can give you the permission to be sexually free. That permission has to come from you. And once it does, you become the kind of person who lives these truths. The self-love is sexier than approval. That your flirtation It's freedom in motion. The desire, when expressed with respect, becomes devotion. That your sexuality is your sovereignty. So let all of this sink in deeper, like water into roots, like breath into the body, until one day soon, maybe today, maybe next week, you'll realise you've already changed. You're already the person who believes, my sexuality is powerful, my experience is art, my energy is magnetic, I'm desired, desirable, and deserving. What once felt foreign now feels like home. You might